1/18 scale, 3.75 inch, 4-inch modern action figure community. I'm back again with another video, and in this video we're going to be discussing none other than the JoyToy Wildcat ATV. From the box art, looks pretty cool. Get a 360 look at the box. That's your side, that's like the top. This is like the bottom, and here's the back. A whole bunch of information. You can pause and read any of that if you would like. Awesome. So I'm not sure at what point this was released, but it's fairly new. I don't think it's too old. I don't think it's been around that long. Here's a little prototype of what it's going to look like. But this is the gray version, and it should have a little more color than that. Of course, you know the story, you know the rules. Don't choke on any of this, all right? So we're going to get this open and get a deeper look at it. Got to have my trusty X-Acto knife ready to go. So I got the plastic off. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box. And this is what you have here. Nothing else in the box. Let's file that off to the side for later. All right, there you go. It's neat. It's very nicely packaged. If you look at that, it looks really cool. Some assembly required, but not much. It looks nice and weathered. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the ATV out first. And this is pretty much what you got here. So this is what it looks like. Let me get you a better look here. A little bird's eye view. The force sign that you see there is painted on. That is not a sticker. And if you look, this is a 360 view of what it looks like. I think it looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, just from my initial impression of this vehicle, this ATV, it is not a toy. This is not for children. And a couple reasons being, it is very rigid plastic. These look like they snap off easily. Of course, all this will snap off easily. All of this would snap off easily. That just goes to show you that it'll be an expensive toy if you chose to pick this up for a kid. So a couple of my cons on this ATV is, first off, it's very rigid. There's no shock absorbers on this. Also, if there was ever a need for a plastic lube, that would be now. You hear the creaking and croaking. So if you did get this for a kid and they're playing with it, it would get annoying quick. Also, it's very plain Jane almost. There's no instructions or nothing. The box is pretty empty. This is all that you get is the ATV. But you do get some, I guess you call it accoutrements. You get some extra parts that goes along with this. Here you have a minigun. You have a stand. So now, let's work on getting this stuff put together. So what you have here, you have these peg holes. I'm sorry. You have these peg holes here. And it looks like these just fit into place. They don't feel like they lock in. It feels like they just sit there. Let's see this way. Nope. They kind of just sit there. You can put those two ammo crates right there. So maybe if you're into that sort of thing, keeping these all together, get a little bit of double-sided sticky tape. They have 20-pound 30-pound rated and all that. Get a small piece of that, stick it on, it'll stay forever. So that's what you can do with that. Now you have this minigun here, really nicely detailed, this stuff here. I might add, that's your minigun there. Really cool. And it has a monopod here. And that's how you snap it onto the actual vehicle. There you go. That actually locks in place. But you see how these ammo cans are falling around? That's pretty much what's going to happen. So slap that sucker on there like that, and there you go. Looks pretty cool. Awesome. So this is what your ATV is gonna look like, all geared up. In a little while I'll get a figure, and see, that's why you're gonna need to stick those on a little better. They keep falling off. But anyway, that's pretty much what you're getting here. I like it. One thing I don't like about it is it does not have a tow hook, which would be really cool for ATV like this. Also, it has right here the handlebars actually rotate a little, but they don't rotate the tires or anything. But that's okay. We don't really care for stuff like that. Well, I don't anyway. That doesn't make or break a toy for me. I wonder if this is supposed to be where you would peg in a trailer and be able to trailer a equipment or something. I don't know. But ultimately, this is what you're getting here. You know, the holidays are upon us. If you're looking for something for that action figure enthusiast, you're trying to come up with something to get for that person, this is a maybe for me. I mean, it would look really cool in a diorama. It would look really cool in some action shots. But if you're the type that plays with these things, it's not pretty cool. But like I said, test shots, diorama would be really cool. I like this. It's definitely not in my top 10 of vehicles, but it's okay. I'm gonna grade this one and give it. I'm gonna give this a C minus, just because it's so rigid. It doesn't look like it'll last very long. It doesn't look very sturdy to me. The paint accents are really cool. It looks very cool weathered the way it's been done. These should peg in a little better. You see they're falling around. But the gun, nicely detailed. Sorry, a mosquito tried to get me. But anyway, very nicely detailed. I think the whole thing is nicely detailed. There's no sticker apps. The only writing on this thing is this Force logo right here, and that is painted on. That is not a sticker. Awesome. I'm going to get a figure and put a action figure on it, and let's see how that looks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Beachhead of the G.I. Joe / Hasbro franchise here. I just kind of grabbed the first figure I could find, and he was right there, so I just grabbed him. Let's see how he fits on this vehicle, on this ATV rather. So there you have it. That lets you know that it works for JoyToy and it works for G.I. Joe. And with that being said, it'll work for Marauders Task Force also. I like it. It looks pretty cool with a figure on it. I'm sticking with my C- that I gave this. And just a couple of the reasons, of course, let's reiterate those. It does not have any like shock absorbing. The plastic, it doesn't feel cheap, but it does feel very breakable. Like if you drop it one time, it's probably going to be curtains for it. Also, very plain Jane box, nothing else in the box. I like the art though. The box art is pretty nice. And also with these things, they don't stay on very well. But that's nothing that a little bit of double-sided sticky tape won't cure, won't fix. But ultimately, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. Unfortunately for me, I was out in my backyard and my neighbor was playing music, so you know how that goes. YouTube tries to, screw you if some music shows up on your video. But other than that, it's all good. It all worked itself out. And that's pretty much what you're getting here. And let's not forget, what we have is the JoyToy Wildcat ATV. Awesome. With that being said, sorry, I hope I'm not saying with that being said a lot today. Just a non-stop cutting of this vehicle, of this video, sorry. Probably has me saying that a lot. But anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to link them down below. I will get to them at my earliest convenience. I appreciate you guys watching these videos. If you have any questions, again, down in the comments, I'll answer them at my earliest convenience. All right? Peace.